Good morning, students. So here we are again. Yesterday we started with the second chapter of our SP, that was lesson number 2, sources of corporate finance. So we had started with the introduction part and we saw the meaning. So continuing forward, but before that, we'll just have a quick revision of yesterday, what we saw. So we stopped at meaning of shares. So as per section 284 of Companies Act 2013, share means a share in the share capital of the company and also includes stock. So yesterday, those who listened to the videos, I explained you all with an example. What do you mean by a share? How it is divided into small parts and each part is called as a share. And the value of the each part is called as the face value. The person who buys the shares of the company is called as the shareholder or member of that company. So this we had seen till yesterday. Moving forward with today's topic. Today's topic is what are the features of shares or what are the characteristics of shares. How we can identify or explain a share in detail. Now, as usual, the smart code I have prepared for this as well. The smart code goes like this. It is PK का silent mode व्रत. I repeat, PK का silent mode व्रत. जिसे ना अपना silent mode पे रखा था. तो यहाँ पे PK ने भी मौन व्रत रखा है. So instead of मौन व्रत, we are telling silent mode वाला व्रत PK ने रखा है. So as you can see the letters P, K, mode, M-O-D-E and vrat, V-R-A-T. These are the letters which will define what are the features of shares. So we'll see all the 10 features one by one. So repeat after me, children. If the question comes, what is a share? What are the features of shares? So how will you remember the smart code? PK ka silent mode vrat. So PK, mode and vrat. These are the three important codes which you have to remember. All right. So coming forward, features of shares, point number 1. Property of the shareholder. As we saw, the person who is purchasing the share, who buys the share, he becomes the owner of the share, correct? So we can say that share is a movable property of the shareholder. Now, what do you mean by that? Property means the possession of the shares is with the owner. Once you buy the shares, you possess it, you become the owner, it becomes your property. So share is a movable property of a shareholder. He can easily move the shares from one company to another, or say it is not a kind of, a non-living thing which cannot be moved from here and there. Now, first, before online system, there was physical exchange of shares. We had to go to Dalal Street, which is in Mumbai. You have to go physically. If you want to deal in shares, you would have to talk to the people over there and come. But now, because of online, you must have heard of demat account, dematerialization account. Just we had studied last year also. So basically, the shares become the property of the shareholder. So as and when the shareholder wants, he can trade and deal with the shares. Okay, so is the first point clear? Properties of shareholder. Second, kinds of shares. Now there are different kinds of shares. This I've already taught you all in the previous slides also. A company can issue two kinds of shares. Number one, equity share capital, and number two, preference share capital. Remember in the previous lesson, we started with this. So equity shares are of two types that we'll be studying in detail tomorrow. Preference shares are of 8 types. Don't get worried by seeing the numbers. The answer is very simple. The names are really very simple and the meaning is also simple. But all these we'll study step by step in the previous lectures, which we are gonna conduct. So for the time being, you remember the company can issue two types of shares, that is equity shares and preference shares. So is the 2 points clear? Features of shares, PK is over. property of shareholder, kinds of shares. All right. Okay. Moving forward with the next feature, mode, M. M stands for meaning. Now this is the simplest feature which you can remember. Share is the smallest unit in the total share capital of the company. Yesterday, do you all remember the example which I taught you all? Again, I'll just do a quick revision of that. Yesterday, I told you, for example, if we consider a company wants to raise a capital of 1 lakh rupees. Okay, and it is offering its one share at a price of rupees 10. So if I divide 1 lakh by 10, how many shares the company is issuing? Tell me. Correct. The company is issuing 10,000 shares. So can you see how the company has divided its amount, the total capital, into small parts, that is into 10,000 small parts. And these 10,000 small parts can be sold, one part will be sold at 10 rupees. So with this, we can say that the share is the smallest unit of in the total share capital of the company. So out of the 1 lakh capital which the company is requiring, 10 rupees, see, it is such a smallest value in the share capital of the company. So it is divided into small parts which are called as share, and each part has got a value. That value is called as the face value. Okay. Coming to the next point, after M comes O. So O stands for, just give me a second. Okay, so O stands for ownership. The owner of the share is called as the shareholder, that we saw in the starting only. It shows the ownership of the shareholder in the company. So once you buy the shares of the company, you become the member of that company, you become the shareholder of that company. So you become owner of one of those shares which you see. Okay. Next feature, after MO comes the next feature, that is D. All right. So now let us see what does D stands for. Just give me a second. All right. So D stands for distinctive number. Unless dematerialized, each share has distinct number for identification. It is mentioned in the share certificate. Now, for example, there are so many shares. I told you all 10,000 shares. So it is very difficult to remember which share you have given to which people. Correct? Because 10,000 is a huge number. So in the same way, I'll give you an example. When y'all take admission in the college, now in our college, we have 3 divisions, right? Y'all are 80 students each in every class. Now it is very difficult to remember all of you by names, correct? So what we do is we assign you a roll call, which is valid for the entire year. So at least even if we don't know your name, but we know your roll number, your face we remember, so we can identify and recognize you with the help of that number, correct? In the same way, each share has got a distinct number for identification unless it is dematerialized. Dematerialized means converted in electronic form. जब तक वो electronic form में convert नहीं किया जाता, तब तक each share has got a distinct number for identification. That is mentioned in the share certificate. Now, at the end of the PPT, I have given you all 1 to 2 examples how a share certificate looks like. So we'll have a look at this at that time. Okay. Then E, evidence of title. A share certificate is issued by a company under its common seal. It is a document of title of ownership of shares. A share is not any visible thing. I told you all. See, when you take admission in the college, what do we tell you? Fill the application form, correct? And then what we tell you, that during taking the admission and filling the receipt, whatever, or making the payment of fees, just carry the receipt of this application form which we are giving it to you. So what is that application of form? It is an acknowledgement given by the college कि हाँ भाई ये बंदे ने हमारे कॉलेज में एडमिशन लिया है. Once you leave the college, you get LC. LC is living certificate, correct? So living certificate is a proof that this person has left the college in this year. ये साल में ये बंदा इस कॉलेज में नहीं था, वो इस कॉलेज को छोड़ के कहीं और कॉलेज में उसने एडमिशन लिया था, सो दैट इज अ प्रूफ. In the same way, when you buy shares of the company, you have to get some proof, right? You cannot say, "अरे मैंने Reliance के shares खरीदे." What is the proof? You should get your share certificate, whether online or in the form of a certificate, the paper form. Correct? So once you buy the shares of the company, a share certificate is issued by the company under its common seal. It is a document of title of ownership. It shows that this person has so and so much shares of this particular company. वो बताता है कि ये बंदे के पास इतना इतना shares है company का. Because a share is not a visible thing, it is not something which you can see, right? And now because of online and banking system, it is not in a physical form or something. Now it is completely dematerialized, that means converted in electronic form. So clear? With 6 features we have finished. So repeat after me. P, property of shareholder. K, kinds of shares. M, meaning. O, ownership. D, distinctive number. And E, evidence of title. Moving forward with the next features. V, Vrat. So V stands for value of a share. Each share has a value expressed in terms of money. There may be, now every share has got a value. मैंने example दिया था ना, अभी 10,000 shares, एक share आप 10 रुपए में बेच रहे हो, so that is 10 rupees. Now this 10 rupees can be anything. अभी 3 type के value होते हैं share के, that we are seeing. Pay attention. A share can have any of the 3 values. Number 1, face value. फेस वैल्यू का मतलब क्या होता है? दिस वैल्यू इज रिटन ऑन द शेयर सर्टिफिकेट एंड मेंशन्ड इन द मेमोरेंडम ऑफ एसोसिएशन. फेस वैल्यू का मतलब है आपने शेयर्स कितने में खरीदे, at what price you purchase the share, that price is written in the share certificate. मान लो 10 rupees में आपने एक शेयर खरीदा, तो 10 rupees उस सर्टिफिकेट में लिखा जाएगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आप लोग अपना बर्थडे सेलिब्रेट करते हो एक पर्टिकुलर डेट पे. आप लोग जब पैदा हुए थे, डिड यू ऑल रिमेम्बर व्हाट इज अ डेट, व्हाट इज मंथ? नहीं, यू वर वेरी स्मॉल, यू डिडंट न्यू व्हाट वाज गोइंग ऑन. When you were born, the municipality or the hospital people knew what was the date, what was the time, so they wrote it in your birth certificate. Correct? तो आप जब बड़े हुए, आपको पता लगा कि बर्थडे सेलिब्रेट करते, then you came to know, अच्छा, you were born on this date of the month. Correct? So it is the same way. फेस वैल्यू का मतलब जो सर्टिफिकेट में प्रिंटेड है, दिखाई देता है, that is called as the face value of the share. Okay? Second, issue price. It is the price at which company sells the shares. Now, for example, if the share value is 10 rupees, ठीक है, face value भले 10 rupees लिखा है share certificate में, but issue price may not be the same. Issue price का मतलब है the company कितने में बेच रही है. भले कंपनी ने शेयर सर्टिफिकेट में 10 rupees लिखा है, it can sell its share at 12 rupees also. Okay? So issue price का मतलब है it is the price at which company sells the shares. जैसे मेरे एग्जाम्पल में अभी मैंने जो रिवाइज करवाया, I had told you the company is selling at rupees 10 each. Okay, so that is the issue price. Market value. This value of the share is determined by demand and supply forces in the share market. Now this value of the share is determined by demand and supply forces. मतलब मान लो आपको 10 रुपए में कंपनी इशू कर रही है, ठीक है, कंपनी का इशू प्राइस 10 रुपीज है, लेकिन देर आर अदर कंपनीज हु आर सेलिंग द प्राइजेस, द शेयर्स एट 8 rupees also, at 5 rupee also, even at 1 rupee also, है ना. तो जब मार्केट के हिसाब से अगर सस्ते शेयर्स मिल रहे, तो आप 10 रुपए वाला क्यों खरीदोगे, है कि नहीं. तो सेम वे मार्केट वैल्यू का मतलब है इट अफेक्ट्स द सेलिंग प्राइस ऑफ द शेयर. मार्केट में डिमांड कितनी है, आपके पास सप्लाई करने के लिए कितना है, ये दोनों को मद्देनजर रखते हुए द मार्केट वैल्यू इज अफेक्टेड ऑफ द शेयर्स. So if you are selling at 10 rupees, maybe आपको कम करना पड़ सकता है, 8 रुपए तक लाना पड़ सकता है, because market में और सस्ते shares है. And if your competitors are giving out the shares at less price, how can you give it at more? Then nobody will buy your shares, है ना? So that is why the market value is determined by the demand and supply forces which are there in the market. तो या तो आप कम करोगे, that is called as the discount, या तो आप ज्यादा बढ़ा भी सकते हो, that is called as premium. And अगर आप same value पे दे रहे हो, equal value पे दे रहे हो, it is called at par. तो ये चीजें ध्यान रखना. So what are the three types of value of share? Number one, face value, जो share certificate में लिखा रहता है. Issue price, the price at which the company is selling the shares. And market value, which is affected by the demand and supply forces in the share market. Okay. Coming to the next point are the rights. Once you buy the shares of the company, then you get various rights in the company. As a member of the company, you are entitled to various rights. तो वो क्या क्या rights हो सकती हैं? Share confers certain rights such as right to receive dividend, right to inspect statutory books, right to attend shareholders meeting, and right to vote. है ना? तो once you purchase the share, आप मुफ्त में तो पैसा नहीं दे रहे हो कंपनी को, है ना? You're not investing and giving as a charity to the company. You are expecting certain returns कि आपको वापस मिलेगा कंपनी में कुछ अगर आप invest करते हो तो. So we get dividend on shares. This we have already studied. Right to inspect the statutory books. Statutory books means the special books, the important books of the company. You can inspect and have a look at. Right to attend shareholders meeting. Shareholders की जो general meetings होती है, remember the meetings of the shareholders is general meeting. वो meeting में you can participate as well. And right to vote. And in the meeting, during the voting session, you can also get a right to vote if you purchase the shares of the company. So these are certain rights which you get when you become the shareholder or member of the company. So are V and R clear? Okay. So coming forward towards the second last point, A and P. So A stands for availability of income. A shareholder is entitled to get a share in the net profit of the company. It is called as dividend. अभी मैंने आपको समझाया ना, when you invest in the shares of the company and when the company earns profit, उस profit में से you get a certain sum of return on your investment. So that investment, that return on the investment is called as dividend. So if you invest in the shares of the company, you can get dividend of that company when the company earns profit. If there is loss, then you have to wait for it, because if there is loss, you may get less dividend or you may not get any dividend for that particular year. Okay. And the last is transferability. The shares of public limited company are freely transferable in the manner provided in the articles of association. So this we have already seen last year. The shares of public company, public limited company are freely transferable. There is no restrictions on transferring the shares from one company to another. But as far as private companies are concerned, they may not be freely transferable. You have to consult the other members, the other partners of the company in case if you want to transfer your shares. But in case of public limited company, the shares are freely transferable. Okay, so with this, the features of shares are over. So for your quick revision, you can just revise the pointers. You can tell in your mind or you can repeat, and I can click it one by one. Okay, so pay attention. Number one, property of shareholder, correct? PK, all right. Then K say it was kinds of shares. Then me, mode, meaning. Then ownership. Then distinctive value. Then evidence of title. Then value of shares. There are three values: face value, issue price, and market value. Then you have rights. You get various rights: rights to participate in general meeting, rights to vote, right to have dividend, to get dividend. Okay. Availability of income, as we saw, you get dividend on shares if you invest in the company. And transferability. In case of public limited company, the shares are freely transferable. So as I've told you all, in the end, I have examples of share certificate. This is kind of the certificate which is issued by the companies. This is just a format, so you can have a look. This is the share certificate. You can see on the heading it is written your retail company limited, whatever the name of the company may be. Certificate number 1, number of shares, see 1000 shares if the person is buying. This is to certify that John Adam Barron of 17 South Street, Norway, this is of UK, outside countries ka share certificate. The same is issued by India as well. Was at 24/10/2016 the registered holder of 1000 ordinary shares, and they sold one share at £1. You can see £1 may they sold the share, each fully paid in the above named company, whatever the name of the company, subject to articles of association of the company. Now this certificate is hereby executed by the company, director, then the witnesses, date of issue you can see, to be completed by witness if any, then there are witness if they want, that is as per the company rules. Okay, no transfer of these shares can be registered until this certificate has been deposited at the registered office of the company. So the transfer of shares cannot take place unless and until this share certificate you have gone to the registrar and you have registered the share certificate of the company. Once it is registered, after that you can transfer the shares of the company. Okay, this is another example. Share certificate, your retail company limited, certificate number 2, again 1000 shares, same, but the pattern is different. See, the format may be different. It is the format given by different companies. Okay, so this is the share certificate wherein the shares number may be written, the certificate number may be written, your name, address, everything, at what price you purchased, the price which you can see here, £1. This is the face value. Whatever is written in the share certificate, जो value लिखा जाता है shares का, उसको बोलते हैं face value of the share. समझा? So this are the features of shares. So up till now we have finished the introduction part and features of shares. Now tomorrow we will be continuing with what are equity shares and preference shares. So our topic for tomorrow will be only what are equity shares, what are its features, and what are the types of equity shares. Okay, so we stop here for today, students. Thank you so much for listening, and keep revising and keep practicing. Okay.